Hello, I'm Sandy Potter.
I'm Michael L., and welcome to Ageless Living. We're joining you once again from our home studios as we all continue to stay home and stay safe.
And we hope this finds you and your family well. Whether you're working at home or in the office, many of us spend a lot of time sitting.
And you may have heard that sitting is the new smoking, reminding us of the importance of staying active for our health.
That's right. Sitting can do a real number on our muscles. And that's why we've asked one of our outstanding Masonicare Physical Therapists, Marcy Henehan, to put together an exercise routine that we can all do to strengthen and stretch our muscles after a long day in front of the computer.
Let's take a look at her video, and feel free to follow along.
Hi everybody, I'm Marcy Henehan. I'm one of the physical therapists with Masonicare Home Health and Hospice. There's my dog. We're in my backyard, and they asked me if I could show you a few exercises that you could do, and I thought maybe doing some things that would work on strengthening and stretching with your back, strengthening your core muscles and your legs. So I thought I would do some lying down exercises to start, and then we'll progress over to doing some standing exercises. Just like with any exercise program, make sure you clear this with your doctor. Make sure that it's okay for you to be doing these exercises. And the lying down ones, I'm doing them out in my backyard, but you should probably do them on your bed or on your couch, whatever is comfortable and firm enough for you. So here we go. We start with lying down. And you want to be relatively flat, maybe just one pillow under your head. Your knees are bent, and we're going to do what's called a pelvic tilt. So what you do is you flatten the small of your back by tilting your pelvis and using your abdominal muscles. And you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you relax. Flatten your back, tilt your pelvis, tighten your abdomen, your lower abdomen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. If you keep your hands here, you can feel those muscles working, so it's a good place to have your hands. And tip, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. If you want to work a little harder, what you can do is pelvic tilt, raise your head a little bit, and you'll feel even more happening in those abdominal muscles. And then lower down. And once more, pelvic tilt, lift your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Next exercise we're going to do is called a straight leg raise, and you have one leg bent, one leg straight. You take the straight leg and you raise it up till your knees are about even, and then you lower down, and you do 10 of those on each leg. The trick is to make sure that your knee stays straight not only while you're lifting, but while you're lowering. And after you do 10 on one leg, you switch to the other one, lift up till your knees are about even, lower down, knee stays tight. And again, it's good to keep your hands on your lower abdomen. You'll feel those muscles work, as well as your quadriceps right here. And one more. And now we do what's called bridging, where both legs are bent, and you're going to raise your body up like you're making a bridge. So your bottom comes up, and again, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lower down. Breathing out loud, counting out loud helps you to breathe. Let's lift and do a bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower down. This is a really good exercise that works everything from the waist down, and the higher you lift, the harder you work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. So you would do 10 of those. Next, we do a stretch. In this position, you bring one knee to your chest and you hug it tightly. This stretches the low back muscles, and you want to hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. Then you would bring it down and switch to the other leg. Bring it as close to your chest as you can. And hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. And then you would switch back to the first leg. If your knee doesn't want to bend this much, you can certainly put your hands back here and do a pull from behind the knee instead of the front of the knee. And you should feel a nice stretch in your low back. And you want to do 2 or 3 on each side, holding for 20 or 30 seconds. So after you finish that, you're going to sit up. You're going to take a couple good breaths. You're going to say hi to the dog. Hi. Who's eating the grass or something. So now we'll move on to some standing exercises. And the first one we do is the tall stretch. You go up on your tiptoes, you stretch your spine up tall, and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you lower down. Think of making yourself as tall as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Up like you're peeking over a fence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. So that stretches your spine and works your calf muscles. You'll do 10 of those. Then we'll move on to side leg raises, and that works the outer hip muscles, and they tend to get weak easily. So we're going to do side leg raises, keeping the knee straight and alternating legs. Notice that the toes point forward, the knees stay straight, and you alternate. If this is too easy, then you'll hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you would keep going until you've done 10 on each leg. The next exercise is a hamstring curl. These are your hamstrings. They bend your knees, and those muscles get weak easily as well unless you're doing a lot of stair climbing or walking uphill, those sorts of things. So we're going to strengthen them by doing a hamstring curl, bending the knee, bringing the foot up behind you, and then you alternate legs. And you want to pull your heel up as high as you can so that you really feel that muscle tightening in the back of the thigh. And you would alternate until you've done 10 on each leg. And then we'll finish off with calf stretches. For this one, you bring your leg back, your heel is down and your knee is straight. You lean your weight forward and you hold that position with the weight going towards your front leg. This should be comfortable. It shouldn't be painful. You don't want to bounce it or force it and be aggressive because you don't want to tear any muscle fibers. And then you switch legs. And you basically want to hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. And it should be a comfortable stretch. And you continue alternating until you've done 2 or 3 on each leg. It's also a good exercise to do in the morning if your calves feel tight when you first get out of bed. Your feet don't change position a whole lot and your calves can get tight during the night. So it's a good stretch to do in the morning as well. And so there are a few exercises that you can do on your own. And hope you enjoyed it. Take care.
And now, let's take a look at what's happening around Masonicare. Our president and CEO, JP Vanoit, has been filming a series of videos with COVID-19 updates. Each video also features a one-on-one discussion with a member of the Masonicare leadership team. You can watch them all on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/MasonicareCT. We've been telling you about our Employee Recognition GEM program, which stands for Go the Extra Mile. If one of our team members has impacted your Masonicare experience in a positive way, please consider nominating them so that we can recognize them for their exceptional efforts. You can submit a nomination on our website at masonicare.org/gem. Finally, a symbol of thanks is now flying high at all Masonicare locations. These flags are another way for us to show our gratitude to all the healthcare heroes and frontline workers who are taking care of us during this challenging time. We appreciate all of you.
Thank you so much for joining us for another virtual edition of Ageless Living.
We look forward to bringing you more stories about living well as we take this journey together.
And until next time, stay well and remember, be ageless.
Bye.